Welcome back to Ant Coin's World, the ultimate destination for coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Washington quarter dollar coins. We'll be exploring the history, design, mintage, market value, and collectible appeal of two iconic coins, the 1970D Washington quarter dollar coin and the 1971 Washington quarter dollar coin. If you love learning about the hidden stories and value behind coins, then stick around until the end.
1970D Washington quarter dollar coin. The 1970D Washington quarter dollar is one of the most interesting and collectible coins from the modern era of US coinage. While millions were produced, this coin has its own unique characteristics that make it appealing to collectors, including design details, mint errors, and its place in American numismatic history. Historical context. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, it replaced the standing Liberty quarter and became one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history. By 1970, the Washington quarter had already cemented its place as an everyday coin in American commerce. However, the 1970 issues were part of a transitional era in coin production. The country had moved away from silver coinage in 1965 due to rising silver prices, and quarters were now being minted in a copper-nickel-clad composition. The Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark, played a significant role in producing these new quarters for circulation. Design features. The obverse front of the 1970 D Washington quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan. Washington faces left, with the word Liberty inscribed above his head and In God We Trust to his left. The date 1970 is displayed prominently beneath the bust, with the mint mark D just above the date. On the reverse, the design depicts a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and preparedness. Beneath the eagle is an olive branch, representing peace. The inscriptions include United States of America along the top and quarter dollar along the bottom, with E pluribus unum placed just above the eagle. Mintage. The Denver Mint produced 4,173,4,1,3,6,4 Washington quarters in 1970, making it one of the higher mintage coins of its time. With such a high production number, these coins were made for widespread circulation and were a common sight in pocket change throughout the 1970s. Market value. Given the high mintage, most 1970D Washington quarters found in circulation today hold only their face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins and those in higher grades can fetch higher prices. For instance, a well-preserved uncirculated coin, MS-60 or higher, may be valued between $5 and $20 depending on its quality. Coins graded M65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command prices upwards of $50, especially if they exhibit strong luster and no significant flaws. Proof versions of the 1970 quarter, minted in San Francisco with an S mint mark, can also hold value, but are not to be confused with the circulation strike from Denver. Errors and varieties. What truly sparks interest among collectors is the possibility of errors or varieties in the 1970 D Washington quarter. Some notable errors include: 1 collector in all 70 Ds. 1. Off-center strikes. Coins struck off-center due to misaligned dies can range in value from $50 to over $100, depending on the degree of the error. 2. Double DIS. Though rare, doubling on the inscriptions or details of the coin can significantly increase its value. 3. Clipped planchets. Coins with missing portions of their metal due to a minting defect can be worth $30 to $50. 4. Improper clad layering. Some 1970D quarters show incomplete bonding of the copper and nickel layers, leading to odd discoloration or missing surfaces, which are highly collectible. Collector interest. For most collectors, the 1970D Washington quarter is not considered a rare coin in its base form. However, those seeking to complete a full set of Washington quarters from 1932 onward will find the 1970D an essential addition. Era collectors, in particular, are drawn to this coin due to its variety of minting flaws. Coins in mint state condition are especially sought after, as finding pristine examples from such a heavily circulated era is increasingly difficult. 1971 Washington Quarter Dollar Coin. The Washington Quarter Dollar Coin from 1971 is more than just spare change. It's a small piece of history that reflects America's evolving coinage and the ongoing importance of commemorating historical figures. Let's begin by examining this coin in depth, starting with its history. Historical context. The Washington Quarter was introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the quarter replaced the Standing Liberty Quarter, which had been in circulation since 1916. The introduction of the Washington Quarter marked a significant moment in U.S. coinage, as it became the first U.S. quarter to feature the likeness of an American president. By 1971, the United States was in a period of economic transition. The country was moving away from silver coinage entirely, with the Coinage Act of 1965 officially eliminating silver content in quarters minted for circulation. Instead, these coins were composed of a copper nickel-clad composition, a change that not only reduced production costs, but also ensured the durability of the coins in circulation. The 1971 Washington Quarter reflects this new era in coinage. Design features. The 1971 Washington Quarter retained John Flanagan's classic design, which had undergone only minor modifications since its debut in 1932. 1. Obverse front. The obverse features a left-facing profile of George Washington, based on a bust sculpted by French artist Jean-Antoine Houdon in 1785. Washington is depicted with strong classical features, symbolizing strength and leadership. Above Washington's head is the word liberty, while the motto "In God We Trust" appears to his left. Below the bust, the year 1971 is inscribed. The obverse is clean and uncluttered, with Flanagan's initials subtly placed at the base of Washington's neck. 2. Reverse back. The reverse of the coin features a majestic bald eagle with its wings spread, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons. This design conveys strength and preparedness, aligning with the ideals of the nation. Above the eagle, the words United States of America are inscribed in an arc. Below it, the denomination quarter dollar is displayed. The Latin motto E pluribus unum, out of many, one is placed just above the eagle. The simple yet powerful design of the Washington Quarter continues to be a symbol of American heritage and patriotism. Mintage. The 1971 Washington Quarter was produced at 2 mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver. Here are the mintage figures. Philadelphia Mint 109284000 coins. Denver Mint 258634000 coins. The large mintage numbers reflect the high demand for quarters in circulation during the 1970s. These figures also make the 1971 Washington Quarter relatively common in terms of availability. It's important to note that no proof coins were struck at the San Francisco Mint in 1971, as proof production had temporarily halted in 1965 before resuming in 1968. Market value. The 1971 Washington Quarter is generally considered a low-value coin in circulated condition, as millions were minted and it's still widely available. However, its value increases significantly in higher grades, particularly for coins graded Mint State MS, by professional grading services. Circulated condition, typically worth its face value of 25 cents. Uncirculated condition, MS60 to MS63, approximately $1, $2. Between $10 to $30, depending on the coin's luster and strike quality. Rated MS67 or higher, rare examples in this condition can command prices of $100 or more at auction. For collectors, coins with exceptional eye appeal, or those from the first striking dies, known as first strikes, are especially sought after. Errors and varieties. The 1971 Washington Quarter is notable for several errors and varieties, which are of great interest to collectors. Here are some key examples. 1. Double die, obverse, DDO. Some 1971 quarters exhibit doubling on the obverse, particularly on the inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust. Coins with prominent doubling are rare and can fetch premiums ranging from $50 to $500, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. 2. Clipped planchet. This error occurs when the metal sheet used to produce blanks is improperly punched, resulting in a coin with a crescent-shaped clip. These errors can range in value from $20 to $100, depending on the size and visibility of the clip. 3. Off-center strikes. Coins struck off-center are among the most visually striking errors. Off-center strikes on the 1971 Washington Quarter can range in value from $50 to $300, depending on how much of the design is missing. 4. Die cracks and cuds. Die cracks, caused by aging or damaged dies, can result in raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin surface. Larger die breaks, known as cuds, are especially prized by collectors. 5. Wrong planchette. Error. Occasionally, a 1971 quarter was struck on a planchet intended for another denomination, such as a dime. These errors are extremely rare and highly valuable, often selling for thousands of dollars. And the collector interest. The 1971 Washington Quarter appeals to a wide range of collectors, from beginners assembling date and mint mark sets to advanced collectors specializing in error coins. While the coin's relatively high mintage and lack of precious metal content may limit its appeal as an investment piece, it remains an accessible and affordable entry point for new numismatists. Additionally, the 1971 quarter serves as a historical marker representing the era of clad coinage that began in the mid-1960s. For those interested in the evolution of US currency, this coin is an essential part of any collection. That
wraps up our deep dive into the 1970D and 1971 Washington quarters. These coins are more than just pieces of change. They're little slices of history with stories to tell. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, these coins offer plenty of opportunities for exploration and discovery. Which one of these coins do you find most interesting? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nant Coins World for more coin collecting tips and insights. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.